Did we hear anything on endowment funds?
That's in about March.
Oh, okay.
We submitted it for this roof.
Is there, I mean, if, the way it sounds, this will be our primary shelter area, shelter location. Is there anything we can do? This first time I'd been down there was to go see Santa Claus. To make that a little more hospitable or accommodating to folk, you know, without dumping a whole lot of money into it.
The one thing I was thinking, the fire department has the old TV over there.
Sure.
We could bring, maybe if they would agree to give it to the city, and we could have a TV hooked up to cable.
Yeah.
And give somebody something to do.
If we had some
Tie up the remote.
bedding and things too, we just don't have anything, you know, you sit down here, or, well, we had that busload of kids that came here and us, and they ended up going back on the bus because they had movies on the bus.
Okay.
And so we just don't have, we need some, and most of the time they're shut down 20 and 30 minutes per night.
The thing is, it sounds like this is just going to be designated as a warming show. I mean, we don't want to make it nice for them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're causing us problems, and
Well, I'm concerned about, I think it
Let the
shelter should
library
be banned. I don't think that we should open the doors and
Open the
say, hey,
library.
there's the refrigerator, there's the...
I don't like that idea.
Well, then we've got the city offices up here, and...
that's why we have it locked the way it is. I mean, if we open it, they're to the basement.
Well, we have a key for the front door and then down to the basement.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll issue a key to each council
I
member.
ordered one for all of you.
Okay. And that would
Be signed
for
out.
the exterior door?
Yeah, for
Exterior
that,
door.
and then the
In
Basement.
the basement.
It's the rental keys that we give out toward the
Oh, okay. Sure.
And they'll be also signed out to each council member and stuff. Like when they change council members, like turn the key back in. Otherwise we'll have some damn many keys again.
But I think when when you put that shelter thing together, we need to designate. I mean, the last, 2, Darren and I were up here, 24 hours, and that's kind of difficult for one person.
That's why I asked that question. He says you don't have to be here 24 hours, but...
Yeah.
I still think you need somebody.
I do too, I
You
don't
really
think.
Not that they're going to destroy anything they're doing, but they're hurt their hands.
Well, when the last year at the storm, we had some pretty colorful characters up there. So,
Not Darren can take
he was sleeping in a cot. I was chasing the drunks around. Where did he go?
Maybe they like that. They brought their own, huh? Well, that's the thing we need to prepare for, because I've never been in that, well, I have been in that situation, but it's been at a restaurant.
And I just think with that, 20 going through there, I just think we're going to just do it a lot more than...
Oh, I think so too. And I'm just wondering if we need to know where that standby generator is when it's needed and have it here.
Oh, yeah, that was brought in.
That was brought in from somewhere.
Yeah, and then they had to bring somebody in to hook it up.
That's why I use this building
Yes.
as the
No,
first
it's
building.
not there.
No, not the generator, but the hookups.
Oh, yeah.
So now all you have to do is wheel it in and, you know,
They're ready now.
yeah. You know, realistically, I think a 40 kilowatt tractor would, you know, PTO generator you'd throw down there.
Oh, okay,
That'll get you what you need,
okay.
you know.
Like the commons area, just having that part lit up.
Probably, you know, we'll get you like the cafeteria and maybe the kitchen, you know.
See, I think everything for electrician, so I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how much I need for my own home. Or how much I can run, let's put it that way, for what I want to spend.
Last year, when they hooked that up to school, it's not an easy process. Because the way it's set up, you've got a panel for each area. And you have to physically unhook the panel and hook into the
Oh,
generator.
you do?
Yes.
There's
They won't
no
let you-
transfer switch it at all.
No,
Oh, I thought that was part of what they put in.
they didn't put anything, no,
Oh, they didn't?
no. Nothing's been,
So it
because
was just temporary fix?
it was, yes, it's temporary.
Oh, I thought they,
Nothing was put in.
I thought they did that.
No. And one of the reason is, whose is it? And it's not designated as the area,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
It'd be our expense to have it changed, and we can't do it for the school.
No,
It's not our building.
right.
I mean, if you could work together with people, you could probably get something done, but it could be changed easier, so it would be easier to hook up if you wanted to do it up there, but it was physically unhooked and hooked up,
Okay, all right.
how it was done. And see, the kitchen is separate from
Oh,
the commons, and it's, if you go into their panel room, it's ridiculous. I mean, it blows your mind. That's why we just get by with just our little building down here, and we're better off. And if they call it a disaster, then if the state, you know, they pay for the hookup.
If they had the resources and everything.
Right.
well, that's something too, and kind of the way it sounds, people are here until Mr. Bullock says,
Yeah.
go to the school.
Right.
Well, at that point, then
Yep,
there's some money to,
yep. So if we just make the basement a little nicer, if we had some cots or some air mattresses even,
That's what I
you
was
know, that they
thinking.
could blow up if they
Big
wanted to.
big chairs.
That stuff's not real expensive. Really, like you said, beanbag chairs or something.
I know
comfortable
you gotta be
can
able
sit
to
in, lay
store,
down in.
you gotta be able to store whatever you put down there, because you wouldn't want it just sitting down there.
Well, the bad thing with the basement, you want to be off the floor a little bit, because
Yeah.
that's all cement.
Yeah.
It's
And
cold.
it's wet.
So,
Get some plastic totes and get it
I wouldn't, you know, putting something on the cable, you know,
Yeah.
if you have an old air mattress, you know,
Or blankets.
yeah.
in.
Who was that last time you got about that? Gal from
Oh, Jackie. Yeah, you call her.
I meant, I've got about two.
you know, I was thinking, you know, if you had enough for 10 people, I mean, and then we've done our share. I mean,
Yeah.
10 air mattresses wouldn't cost that much.
And they don't have to be big, you know, fancy ones, no. It's just something that softens up a little bit.
Well, they even got the rubber ones you can just roll up. Well, I got two of them myself at home. And I got a little bit of cushion on it, actually about an inch thick.
And actually, there's a lot of room in the library stage area. I mean, if we clean up around there, we could find room to put this.
We need to get rid of them.
Even the storeroom over here, we got stuff in there that just needs to be thrown out. So, we can find a place to put some stuff.
Okay, meetings, budget meeting, January 9th, this same Sunday. Auburn, host, January 13th, 6:30. Highway 20,
What the heck is right now?
The highway 20 meeting.
Friday 14th
Yeah.
at 10 o'clock.
huh?
Friday the 14th at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, Friday 14th.
What's that?
Yeah.
That's right. Every time you dress up, the more swear, right?
You want 24, Sac County?
Where's that field going now?
80%.
Hasn't been funded yet? It's not been funded?
No, it hasn't all been funded.
I thought they were waiting for it all to be funded before they
Well,
move on it.
that's the way DD does, you know, they have 120% of the money on it. They'll probably start.
24 between you.
Are they working on it?
No, well, they've been working on it, but on the new football stadium complex field.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They say like 80% chance of starting in April. Not in April, then it'd be November.
Yeah.
Which,
Will they add to it, or
well, the stadium getting a renovation, lights, all landscaping around the whole thing, tear everything out. New field, new track. Pardon?
what? The fence too?
Yeah, everything.
So would you guys practice there then, or would you bus them all over?
We practice there most of the time, but that's part of the deal when I'm not bringing our equipment in, so it probably wind up being one of those where half the guys go out for 45 minutes out to the old field,
Yeah.
practice on grass, and then everybody comes in later. Be some just those issues, but those issues would be a lot less than 2 bucks.
And I'll put it in the water tower stuff,
Neat.
so that it's not forgotten.
That's what I'm really curious. There it is. Well, I got that in the place.
Do you have any extra calendars that Patrick this year? Wall calendar? Did you give out wall calendar? I didn't get a calendar.
See if I can have 3 left.
Oh, really? I'm gonna have to break down by calendar.
I've got one at Sharp.
Do you?
You want to talk about?
Yeah, I'm
Where do
no
you get
calendar.
the
Calendar?
No,
What?
hanging on the wall monthly calendar.
Oh, okay, I'm not gonna have that. I've got one of those, like 6 feet or something.
That's nice.
They're taking the little ones by, yours, make sure
I
they
don't know, nobody
We
did.
adjourned?
You say we are.
I'm motion.
Second. Children will be done.